Hello there. Long time no see. I mean, okay, I did a little short video. Well, I did a couple actually, didn't I? I did one on Lucasade, but that's because it was inspired by the fact that I was drinking a lot of that when I was ill. If you go on the community section of the channel, I basically pointed out that I wasn't going to do uploads during said time because I was ill. So I basically was drinking Lucasade for that, and it helps. So I did a video on that and etc. And I did ones on the Adam's apple, but that was just random because I heard someone make a comment about it in a video or something, and it just made me go, no, that's it. No, I've got no, enough waffling. It's great to have you here. Hope you're doing well. This is a new channel that I've subscribed to it, but it's one that I've been meaning to get round to, or if it didn't come up on your feed, you forget about it. So, but anyway, this is The Dark Secret. 6 paranormal recordings that will give you nightmares. As always, the link is in the description below. So, go over it and do the thing. Right. So, make this a little bit tiny because you don't want to see my ugly mug. Now, it says here, next in this video, what we're going to do is look away because it's going to show a preview.
If you want to spend a quiet night and have a restful sleep, it is preferable that you refrain from watching this video. Tonight, I will present to you part of an impressive compendium of recordings that I have recently received. Shocking footage, not only because they are strange and inexplicable, but because, apparently, they are real. Disturbing episodes that will remain in your subconscious. This video is only reserved for those who are brave enough and not afraid of what their mind can project while they're asleep. Do you accept the challenge? Then stay with me. My name...
If you're always wobbling, right, I was going to put my tripod up, but because for those who are new to the channel, I don't have all that fancy equipment and stuff like that. Because to be fair, I'm not being a snooty nose. But to bear in mind, a lot of people have been having a head start because a lot of people are gamers, so they have a following on Twitch, all these other things. So they had a nice head start, to be fair. But the plus side of using a tripod now is I can record a video anywhere I want. So, well, can't do it now because it's cold and I need to do my rescue and salvage my garden. But if I was, say, for example, to do it in my garden, I could just sit there and do a reaction in my video in the garden. So there are perks to it anyway. So, but anyway, I've got to work with what I've got. But it's a lot more comfortable if I just sit here with a tripod, you know what I mean? So.
My name is Leonore Clay, and this is
Leonore Clay.
The Darkest Secret. Today we present 6 paranormal recordings that will give you the worst nightmares.
Let's go. Hope so. Come on.
Number 6. We begin this video with some disturbing recordings sent by Alejandro Gutierrez, a subscriber from Morelia, Mexico.
Don't call my name. Don't call my name. Sorry, Alejandro just reminds me of that song. So
he wrote telling me about how frightened his brother is as a result of inexplicable situations he has experienced in the coffee shop where he works. Everything has been recorded by the security camera installed there. Recordings that came into his possession and that he wanted to share with us. Pay attention to the following footage.
I feel bad for not remembering the name, but I will do in the future videos. But you have a beautiful voice, dear. You should be on Calms, read bedtime stories and stuff like that. That'd be cool.
Alejandro maintains that it was only those two incidents. Everything started with the movement of the container, and that, as you can see, had his brother as the main spectator. The boy witnessed that strange movement. When he told his colleague, they didn't give it much importance. They told him that the movement had been the product of drops of water on the surface, or that perhaps it was due to a windy current that had entered. Even with the evidence from the cameras, everyone used their logical denial to come up.
Yeah, but you can't just say logical denial, because I'm not saying it is. The thing is, you can't say that because I can see where they're coming from. Doesn't matter what the camera sees, because it's like you can have a glass of water move on a flat surface, move along as if it's been pushed by something. But it's actually doing moisture and condensation on the table and stuff like that. So you can't just say, oh, but sometimes I'm not saying they're right, but it's not. Don't dismiss logic as well.
With the reasonable explanation, which is fine.
Okay,
However, no one ever thought that same day such an event would happen again. And this time, there was no reasonable hypothesis.
Come on, bring it up. It's not. That's not going to give me nightmares. Oh, it just went like that. Ooh. I mean, you could say string, but then if you look at where the door is, there's not much space to hide, is there? Where would you hide? That's a security camera. I'm not saying you can't, in this day and age, mess with the footage, you know what I mean? But, yeah, very spooky.
They assure me that this clip is not altered. Now they are all worried, because it is clear that there was a force here that pulled that dustpan. Just imagine if that happened in your house. If an object moved in the way you see it in the image. What a feeling would overwhelm you from then on.
Plus, it can't be a string because the way it falls. I mean, yeah, it still could have string on it, but it'll be a bit. As it falls, even if the string is slack, how do I put it? It will create a drag or a lag on the fall. So it'll be like, it'll go, when it falls down, if it makes sense.
Fear? Well, that is what both his brother and co-workers are feeling every day when they come to work on a daily basis. Still, no one has explained what happened. Number 5. From Gran Canaria, Spain, Amir, a regular subscriber, sent a disturbing recording that he captured with a couple of friends when they visited the bunker, the Arinaga, a well-known abandoned bunker where they went to take photographs and recorded short films to upload it to social networks. It was during this visit that the camera that Amir was wearing on his forehead captured a disturbing phenomena that he only found out about when he saw the video. I'll leave you with the footage to see if you can observe it too.
Come on, it's got to be give me nightmares. I have weird dreams, but I don't have nightmares anymore. It's weird. Could be my eyes tricking me, but when I was like that, I was trying to see if there's a shadow bastard, as Casper would say, a shadow bastard, poking its head round the corner. That's in my other videos. Problem is, though, when I'm doing my own videos, the only catchphrase I have, to be fair, for my videos is I'm not saying it, which is I'm not saying is, I'm not saying isn't, because I keep saying that a lot, so that's going to become like my bloody catchphrase for stuff. But I can't help use terms and the language, because I picked up the language off him because he's infectious. Even friends at work, when we talk about shadow people, go like, oh, shadow bastards, you know, and all that sort of stuff, and it just rubs off. And we use terms like Rambo, it's just, oh my god, if you're watching Casper, it's just rubbed off, mate, it's just rubbed off. Go on, poke it out. Oh, don't do that a lot.
Did you notice? Did you notice that shadow?
Oh, I did see something. Oh, maybe not. Whoa, no.
Did you?
Is that a shadow coming from a person behind him? Not saying it is, not saying it isn't. There you go. Done it now. Said it.
You notice that there are feet that walk on the ceiling in an introverted way.
Oh, yeah.
Amir is quick to clarify that there was no one else in there but them, assuming that he was wrong, and that it was indeed someone who, like them, was exploring the area. Either way, it is still weird. His shadow couldn't have appeared upside down, right? When doing a little analysis, we think that it is a dark camera light effect, which in theory would achieve this result. However, for this, certain
Nice.
conditions are needed that in this video are definitely not met. To achieve the dark camera reflection effect, the light should enter outside the darkroom and through a small hole. But here, the two people were inside a darkroom, and the only light source was from their cameras. So it is very unlikely that this phenomena could be generated in this way. Then, am I wrong? Is it possible for the phenomena to occur under these conditions? If you know the answer, leave it in the comment box.
Who can say?
Number 4.
Come on.
The following footage was recorded by Tan, Vikernen's sister. Tan is a faithful subscriber. In her email, she tells that one night while she was with her partner, they began to record something to later send it to her mother's WhatsApp. Her mother would realize a terrifying image that inadvertently was captured by the camera. What is the image? Pay attention.
Yes, ma'am. I basically was sitting in the shadow next to him. I know it's a silly thing. It's not because I believe in paranormal or not. But if I'm in my bedroom, I always have any like doors shut and cupboard doors shut. I don't like anything left open. Especially if I've got headphones and I'm doing gaming, because I just feel like my senses are, because my hearing's cut off in terms of that, you know what I mean, because I'm hearing the machine. So it's just like my caveman instincts are like, oh. Oh, God. Shit. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, shit, you can't see it. Holy shitty balls. Excuse my language. Oh, can you see? Oh, there you go. Let's make it a bit. I knew it was going to be something in the dark, but oh my lord, oh my lord, oh my cousin, you don't know what you've been missing, oh boy. Oh, I got a fucking chicken, mate. Get out, come on.
What can be seen in the background?
Fucking face.
It seems to be a face that from the darkness was staring at them. A terrifying face that does not resemble anything known. It is not a person, nor an animal. In fact, Dan
Oh, God.
says they don't even have any pets. So, what is that? Could it be a light effect?
It could be, and it could be pareidolia because the light does play trick on you. Oh, mate, that's creepy as F. Look at that, eh? Because it could be a bit of cloth or something, you know what I mean? Oh my god. Thing is, for pareidolia, that's quite good though. Because, I mean, that is just, oh.
Or perhaps the camera did not have an adequate resolution. However, the image is perfect.
Yeah.
And even by increasing the lightness, it can be seen more clearly.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh, hello. Alright, stop zooming in. Oh my god. See, oh my god. I mean, yes, it could be pareidolia and all that, but yeah, like she said, it's almost a perfect image, you know, perfect face. I mean,
They say that they do not recognize that face, nor have they ever experienced anything paranormal. Additional evidence to my favorite phrase. The paranormal can happen to anyone and at any time. Maybe even
oh
you
god.
at this moment behind you while you watch this video. Would you dare to turn around? Number 3. The following corresponds to a disturbing photograph that Pabloom, a regular subscriber, saw while checking his social networks.
I mean, I did say to raise the bar though, didn't I, to be fair?
In his email, he comments that while reading about a fatal traffic accident...
Actually, sorry to interrupt her, but actually, Dave, if my hair's like that, and it went all over my body as well, that's what I call, when it gets to the next level, that's what I call full-on turkey.
That occurred near his hometown. He noticed a strange detail that caught his attention in the photograph that accompanied the story. It was about the presence of a person who should never have appeared there, since the sector was restricted. Once finding out who it was, Pabloom says that he was impressed. Due to YouTube policies, we must blur the shot, but you can still see what he noticed. I'll leave you with the footage to see if you can observe it too. Incredible as it may sound, our subscriber affirms that the person who can be seen looking at the vehicle is exactly the same person who died in that accident. Investigating on the internet, he learned about testimonies from relatives who also recognized that person as their ill-fated relative. A photograph that caused a high impact on social networks due to how...
See, I was going to say pareidolia and all that jazz, and possibly someone walk past and a digital blur, etc., but the fact that, oh, that is spooky, isn't it? The fact that it looks like a person who actually was involved in the accident.
How clear it looks. Everyone assumes that it is the spirit of a man, somewhat confused, who contemplated his mortal remains inside the vehicle. Could this be one more proof of the existence of the afterlife? Tell me, what do you think? Number 2.
Come on, you went from freaky to maybe. Come on, number 2, we're getting to the top, the last 2. Make my chicken go full on turkey to the point where it's a plucked fucking turkey. It's like, it's like, oh my god, my hair's fall out. I mean,
Many have commented that in their nightmares, they are usually with dark beings that lack a face. Beings that hide under the bed or sitting on your bed, making it impossible for you to move your body. Nightmares in which
it's called sleep paralysis, and it's been explained by science. It's not paranormal.
these dark entities are present, causing you extreme terror by feeling vulnerable in front of them. However, as incredible as it sounds, there are also many who have said that they have met them, not in dreams, but in real life. Encounters that have been recorded in disturbing videos that, thanks to you, came into my possession. Position number 2 is made up of 2 recordings that separately do not have the paranormal level to be in this investigation, but together they do, because they speak of the same phenomena. The first of them corresponds to an urban exploration that has been sent to my email dozens of times.
You have such a lovely voice. It's like, it's time to go to sleep now and dream about shadow bastards.
This is a young man making a recording during the early morning, apparently walking through the facilities of an abandoned school. For several minutes, nothing happened, until suddenly, when he was preparing to record one of the classrooms, his camera would capture something creepy.
It's that fucking noise.
I had to censor the scene that appears below because, due to YouTube policies, I can't show it to you. But in fact, it is the image that appeared in the thumbnail. A dark creature seems to be feeding off a girl. Creature that, according to my criteria, is not real. However, you must...
Why can't you show it on YouTube? Because, okay, I mean, what she's saying may be true, but it's like, yeah, but there's loads of short horror stories on YouTube that are so messed up. You're talking about blood, guts, gory detail, you name it. It goes on another level. So I don't see why you can't.
Decide for yourself. So I will leave you a link of the original video in the description.
Oh,
Personally,
come on.
this video is fake. It's noticeable. I don't understand what made it go viral and why they would consider it something paranormal and terrifying. But I comply by showing it on my channel.
It's like probably like an indie film then or something.
The video that I can show you deals with another possible encounter with these dark beings. This time it is a clip where a mother records a short video of her daughter. An everyday scene that hides what for many is a nightmare in real life. Pay attention.
Usted, señorita, ¿qué está haciendo? ¿Qué está haciendo? Sí, haciendo desorden. ¿Por qué le gusta hacer desorden? Oiga, María Fernanda.
I thought I saw movement. It could be pareidolia, and it could be a cat or something, but that looks like a black hand. It's like that.
What is that observed under the table? A hand? An arm?
This looks like a monkey paw.
In reality, it seems to be the hand of an adult, However, the mother of the little girl assures that there is no space there for a person to fit. Also, at that time, no one else was home. Only the both of them. Could it be the arm of a dark being who chose to harass this little girl?
Unless, of course, they got a cat, but then they would have said.
Honestly, I hope that's not the case.
Oh, that's creepy, isn't it? Could be a bit of cloth, or there could be a rational explanation for it.
Number one.
Oh, that was 2 clips. Number 2. Number 1. Come on, bring it.
Ending this video, we're left with a disturbing photo taken by Priscilla, one of our subscribers. In her email, she says that one weekend she left on an excursion through a wooded area with her niece in Costa Rica. The day had passed normally. They were in contact with nature and, of course, where they both took many photographs. However, when they arrived home and began to look over them, they were concerned that in all the shots, they appeared with their faces distorted, as well as the image that you now see on the screen. This is one of the real images of that day.
Yeah. I've seen that on news broadcasts because a lot of people say there's reptilian shapeshifters, not malarkey. Your camera's broken, love. It's a digital malfunction.
Their faces looked as if someone had intervened with an editing program, which was clearly not the case, basically, since they had been taken that same day. They say that the most disturbing thing was that in the middle of seeing these photos, they realized something that they did not see during the walk. Something was present there. A strange being was immortalized in the following snapshot.
I could be wrong. Oh, hello. It's a little hairy. Whoop. Yeah, don't do that like that.
In her email, Priscilla says she's convinced that what is seen in the background corresponds to a creature they call the owner of the mountain, a mythological being who, according to popular belief, is in charge of protecting the forest from hunters or people who want to harm the location. Could it really be this creature? Or on the contrary, could it be a dark and ill-intentioned being? Could it have seen a threat in them that caused all the photographs to have been distorted? Let me know what you think in the comment box, because this video has come to an end. My name is Leonor Clay, and this was The Darkest Secret.
Leonor Clay, yeah. So Leonor Clay, as I said, you've got a lovely voice. You should do like bedtime stories for the calm app and stuff like that. So anyway, yes, there you go. Oh, there's a few there that, you know, they could something. They could, you know, the face and the dark and all that. It could be explained and all that sort of stuff. But it's just that's just creepy. The fact that, I mean, because pareidolia, you don't get it crisp. I mean, I'm not saying it's impossible, but in general, it's not crisp. But yeah, it's kind of freaky. But yeah. So yeah, oh, that's good. I got a turkey on that one, I tell you. Woo-hoo. Anyway, let me know what you think. Let me know if you got the chicken or turkey, whatever you called it. And so yeah, and let me know if you've seen any. Also that's another thing I should ask as well. If you have any paranormal experiences, put them in the comments section below. And so yeah, thanks for sitting through this and watching with me. And let me know which bits. Let me know what bit you think you're fake, and which bits got the hairs on your arms, and what like I said, turkey. So yeah, thanks again for watching, and until the next video, take care. Bye bye.